I predict a blowout.
On this podcast? This podcast is going to be an absolute pumping, is that what you're saying?
That's the
Everything's
theme.
a pumping at the moment. So how would... I was about to say, I don't want to answer that question. I was like, how is this podcast going to be a pumping? It's not that sort of show.
I hadn't thought of that.
Although there is a lot of crotch. Immediately off the bat.
Look at all that crotch.
I'm raising that up. We can't have that level of crotch. Especially after all that pumping chat.
Rugby's greatest podcast. This is 2 Cents Gets Distracted.
Tell me when it gets a little... I'm just telling what I'm doing. I'm cranking it up.
But that's keeping, like, there's still just as much crotch as there was. Oh, no, there's a little bit. No, that's fine. There's a bit less crotch now.
A little less crotch?
Yeah, that's fine.
A little more... Look, we do need to up the sex appeal somewhat.
Yeah, I don't think our crotches is going to help.
Really?
Nobody
Crotch
can hear what
up?
you're saying.
There must be some people in the world that are interested in our crotches.
Well, you married her.
Yes, the one person. I've married 2 people.
I
I
know.
managed to fool 2 lovely ladies. Not at the same time.
That would have been highly irregular.
Could have been Mormonic. Mormon-like? It's more... Mormonic is not
What's
a word.
the state? Is it Utah?
Utah, yeah.
You been?
Can't say I've been to Utah. No. Where have I been? I've been to Arizona.
Okay, come a little bit this way. Get that sex appeal. There we
Oh,
go.
yeah. Well, look, I feel very odd today.
You look odd. More odd than usual.
I've come... This is like straight from the office today. Like, this is... Yeah, I
cheese
I
cutter?
usually... Yeah, I wear a cheese cutter all the time at work. But yeah, I don't usually dress like this on the pod. Do you reckon it's turned off some viewers?
Definitely.
Do you reckon it's attracted some viewers?
Definitely not.
Man in tweed jacket with cheese cutter.
There you go. Nothing says rugby like that.
Nothing says rugby like that. And look, we're not even... Usually, when we drink wine...
It's because something messed up.
Something... Well, and look, something could mess up. And it would be an awful shit show if we... Something
Double
messed
down
up
on the
and
wines.
we had to double down on the wines. We'd have to bring that bed down and you'd have to have a nap.
This is right.
Yeah, that would be a bad situation. But...
For anyone not in this room, there is a bed over there.
For anyone not in this room, it's just you and me, buddy. That's it.
I'm just not sure if anyone would get that reference. But just to bring that bed down.
Yeah, exactly. So this is actually in my house. This is my spare bedroom. That's where we are. So just one of the things we have to do every week is lift that fucking bed up and then bring it fucking down.
When he says we, he means him. Like,
Yeah.
I've brought the bed up maybe once and down 5 times.
And you know what? It's actually far more precarious than it looks. Like it's on.
This is why I sit on this side.
Yeah,
'Cause
you cop it.
If anything happens, if there's an earthquake in Auckland, it's coming my way.
Yeah, exactly. Would it be highly irregular if I just moved the camera to show them right now? So
Yeah,
we
don't
could-
do that.
You
Got
don't-
to keep some mystery about
yeah.
things.
Okay. Anyway, I've opened this, and this was a lovely Patreon member of yours has sent us some wine.
Yes.
Because we don't drink wine generally.
Not unless something
is fucked up.
totally messed up. Yes. This is my my man Alaran on the live streams, and his wine is a Blue Poles Alaran.
Alaran. So this is his winery.
It's literally his wine.
Wow. What
Yeah.
a fucking legend. 2022.
We
What have got here?
drank some on the live stream
Yeah,
the
it
other
was
day. So
very
he sent me
nice.
2 bottles, so we're
It was
having a
very
second
lovely.
bottle today.
I wouldn't need my reading glasses. Merlot Cabernet.
Yeah, it's from the I think it's 2 different kinds of grape, isn't it?
Yeah, Merlot and Cabernet.
Oh, that's 2 different kinds of
Yeah,
grape. There you go.
yeah,
You can tell
yeah.
I know my wine.
Well, yeah, well, Merlot's... that's all they're all named after. Cab Savs and all that. So it's all just different grapes.
Yeah.
It's a big wine, isn't it?
But yeah, it's
Like,
out Western
I used to-
Australia by
I'm-
the Margaret River.
Fantastic. I used to drink a lot of Cab Savs when I was a young man. Merlot's Cab Savs kind of got me into wine, which are big, punchy fucking wines. But then I drink a lot of Pinot Noirs now. It's a
Okay.
little, not so much for punch in the face, but this looks like this was a lovely wine we
Yeah,
had.
yeah,
It.
yeah, yeah. I
Great
know.
wine to have with a steak, something like that.
Yeah. You can even buy some if you want.
100%. Am I putting his...
You got to be in Australia though.
Do I have to put his stuff in the thing? Edit in his logo or his website or whatever?
You can if you want.
Okay, I will.
bluepolesvineyard.com.au. So you got to be in Australia, but
Oh,
if you
Fuck knuckle.
If you want to spill the wine on the ottoman, just do what Tony's doing just there.
Yeah, wine-
But yeah, if you use the code RUGBY, That's all rugby, RUGBY.
Yeah, right.
You get 15% off.
Fantastic. Well, cheers to you, Elleran.
He's a Chiefs fan,
Oh.
Elleran, so commiserations,
commiserations,
mate. He was hoping this would be a celebration, but
to you,
to you, mate. Thank you.
There we go. It's a big wine. Well, it's not a big, massive punch in the face, but it's lovely.
Blue Poles, Margaret River.
Fantastic. I like it.
Now there's wine over there.
Oh, fuck knuckle. This is why we don't drink wine. It's okay. It'll come out. That one is a bit of a concern.
Yeah, just put the coaster over like that. No, nobody knows.
Nobody knows. It's nice. It's lovely. Little notes of plum.
See, I don't know about wine. It tastes nice to me.
It's lovely. It's good. Anyway,
but cheers, man. He's been a long time supporter of the channel, always on the live stream. So yeah, cheers. People keep sending me. They mentioned this just before the stream. The people keep sending me nice booze. Angus sent me the whiskey.
Yeah.
Elleran sent me the wine that he's made
nice.
himself, and then you're just like, man, everyone just thinks you're a miserable prick. Yeah. Well, they think this guy needs cheering up.
This guy needs some booze. If anyone looks like they need a fucking drink, it's this guy. This guy in front of a whiteboard going,
oh my god,
it's another hammering.
There's 80 points.
And we were looking forward to this final, but it's another absolute smashing. Oh, mate. This it gets better, this wine. It was nice, but it's lovely.
You were looking up some reviews before we started, and you were like, oh, they look all right.
Yeah, it looks like a lovely wine. Well done, Elleran.
There's a link down in the description.
His name is on it, so he's a big cheese, is he?
Yeah, I think it's his vineyard, as far as I'm aware.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Elleran.
One of these days you get your own vineyard.
No, I don't have mine.
One of these days you will get your own vineyard.
No, I had one, but I had to give it to charity for tax reasons.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah. My lawyer really ruined my affairs. You know where that's from? Well, like, remember Wayne's World when they're talking about their legal representation, and then Garth's like, our last lawyer. Oh God, he ruined our affairs, and I went in there and I said to him, you gotta get like. There's a big. I can't quite remember the scene, and you have no memory of it whatsoever.
No.
I really was throwing
it out there. I remember when they played Bohemian Rhapsody in the car. I remember that part.
Well, yeah, everyone knows that part. I think it's from the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody comment down below.
What
I
else do I
completely
remember from that movie?
The retelling of that scene.
Party time, excellent.
Yeah, it'll make you laugh, hurl, all those good things. It's a great film. Absolutely. I hope they don't make it again. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything gets rebooted. If it made any money in the 90s, it'll get rebooted.
That's true. How much money do you need to throw at, what's the actor's name?
Mike Myers.
To do a third one.
Who's the guy who's Garth? I forgot his name. He's great. They're both from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Dane? No. Is it Dana?
No, it's Dane. It's not Dane Cook. Is it Dane someone?
Not Carvey?
Might be. Dana Carvey?
Yeah, is that it? I think so. Jeez, that came out of nowhere. Bam!
Wow.
Blindsided.
You surprised yourself there.
Jeez, my brain.
Dana Carvey isn't the drummer for Tool, is he? That's another Dana.
Okay,
Dana.
no.
Yeah, I'll look up the drummer from Tool. This is fascinating stuff, isn't it? This is
I was right. It's the dude.
Dana Carvey. And what's the name of the drummer from Tool?
I don't know.
Drummer from Tool. Is it Dana something as well? Danny Carey. Damn it.
Oh, well, DC.
Yeah.
Dan Carter.
Yeah, 100%. Similar names.
Detective Comics. There's all kind of DCs going on there.
Did you tell me that the other day?
No. I
someone
heard it somewhere.
No, I feel like you told me that recently.
Was it on the quiz that we did?
Oh, yeah, we do. We're such losers. we do quizzes sometimes after streams and stuff. Or we're a bit cut. He has to stick around for a while and have a couple of cups of tea, and then we do quizzes and
YouTube quizzes.
We do YouTube quizzes, and then we have to.
Welcome to this week's geography quiz.
He smashes me in geography stuff and general knowledge. You're just quicker. Okay. I get stuff, but I'm quicker. And then
music and movies, you just destroy me.
Music and movies, I wreck him.
Yep.
So when I feel low self-esteem, I'm like, let's do a
music quiz.
Yeah. Anyway,
gives me a handicap just in case.
Yeah, but I gave you 15.
That was not enough.
Yeah, it's 15. It was first to 50.
Yeah.
I got past you, but you were like on 17, and I got to 20. Yeah. I'm not meaning that sounds like I'm bragging.
No, that's good.
But I owned you.
Yeah, pretty good at that.
No, I got a bit slow.
You got a bit of a weakness for the new music, though.
Yeah. Anything like pre-2005, I'm all over it. But it gets a little bit dicey. I'm old. That's the problem. Anyway, here we are, Mark. Is there anything interesting happening in your life currently that you'd like to share with everybody? I'm saying that like I'm setting you up to say like some sort of big announcement, but I'm not.
Yeah, we haven't pre-set up any bit. My in-laws are arriving on Wednesday.
When do we pre-set up bits?
No, never.
We've never pre-set up a...
Never.
Oh.
We barely pre-set up the fucking room.
There's a fucking bed.
There's a bed just lying
It's
on the
about
wall
to
over there.
fall on us.
Yeah, my in-laws are arriving on Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
They're only staying 5 weeks this time.
Right.
So you can expect me early
don't have
our next recording.
You don't have a big house, so...
I don't have a spare bedroom.
So, where do they stay? Like,
my son sleeps on my daughter's room on the roll-out bed, and they sleep in my son's room because he's got a double bed.
and he doesn't mind? The son? He
He doesn't have a choice.
He just rolls with it.
He's pretty good. He's pretty chill.
He's a good sort, old Garrett. I've always got time for him.
Yeah. No, he's all right.
Solid bloke. Solid bloke.
He makes lots of noises.
I think children do.
Yeah, he just can't, like, no, but my daughter doesn't. He just can't stop making noises.
Maddie's
Like-
relentless noise.
Clapping, clicking, yeah, anything. It's just relentless.
Maddie sits and hums and sings to herself
I've
as well.
told him just like, I don't tell him off, and I'm just like, mate, just give it a rest.
Just shut the...
Just,
Hey,
like-
mate, can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Can you just shut the fuck
I even phrase it like, you know how your dad gets really annoyed by just silly little noises over and over again?
You frame it
That's
as
what
your
you're doing.
problem.
Yeah, I frame it as me. It's just like, once you get your own place, mate, make whatever noises you want.
Yeah.
It's just, I just get really annoyed by them.
Yeah.
And you know how we've had this conversation like 100 times now? You're doing it again. Okay. He's just like got no awareness whatsoever. He's a
Maddie-
lovely, lovely, lovely kid.
Maddie's very similar. And I don't mind the noise. They don't bother me at all, but they drive a lid crazy.
Yeah, see, I'm like that. It drives me up the
Yeah, and I'm just like, what is she supposed to do? She's just, and even when she's like doing a job, she'll just be like, like singing to herself
Garrett doesn't
constantly.
sing,
Yeah,
but he makes noise.
Yeah.
Claps.
Claps.
Yep. Claps. Just, okay, Garrett, brush your teeth before we go. Eh?
Yeah, he's his own hype man.
Just get
What a
into it. We're
lead.
going to fucking
Oh yeah, let's
brush these teeth.
do it. Boom.
Yeah.
I like it. I appreciate it. I say keep up the hype. Yeah. He's his own cheerleader.
Doing this thing.
That's fantastic.
But yeah, they arrive on Wednesday, stay in 5 weeks, so expect me early
Oh, fantastic.
for our next recording.
I was going to ask you a question that I can't ask you on camera
Okay.
because it would ruin your reputation.
All right.
It's about all that dodgy shit you're into.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all that dodgy stuff.
I'll save the heroine for after they leave.
Yeah. Well, no, the thing, does I can't ask you about, yeah.
So, Tony, how about you? Anything going on in the old O'Sullivan world?
But the fact I put that out there makes it sound so much
So
worse.
dodgy, I know.
So much worse than what
Yeah,
it actually
boy.
is. They're like, oh my god, he's into like some sort of
So,
weird
Tony, let's
bestiality.
go. What else are you doing, man? What else has been going on?
What else has been going on? Not much. I watched some rugby in the weekend.
You were playing Tetris when I arrived.
I was playing Tetris when you arrived through Netflix.
Yeah.
Mate,
Complaining
yeah.
about the lag.
Yeah, it was fucking me up because then you would like tap the buttons to go, well, hurry up, and then it would take those moves. And you know, when you tap down, Tetris is done.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that was frustrating. But
First
thanks for
world
showing
problems.
empathy for my problems.
There we
on
go.
on that front. But no, that's me pretty much. Just another happy week in the life of Tony. I haven't been anywhere particularly exciting. Been to Papatoetoe today.
Oh, nice. That's where our man Milo is from. Milo is always in the live streams as well.
Oh, is he from Papatoetoe?
He is.
Wow, what a place to be. It is a place. You got to give it that.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say Papatoetoe is known for?
There's quite a few Indian shops there.
Are you meant to call it Papatoetoe? Because there's a new place in Mildale, which is like Ahu Toi Toi. It's like spelled like Papatoetoe, but it's
T-O-E.
Toe Toe. But they say Ahu Toi Toi, and it rolls off the. Is it meant to be Papatoetoe?
I assume so.
But we're just so used to saying Papatoetoe.
All the old whiteys.
Papatoetoe. Taking any and Papatoetoe. Yeah. before I hit to Manukau.
Go down to Wakatani.
Yeah. Oh, Wakatane. What a place. Should we talk about rugby? Have we fulfilled our contractual
Yeah, we're bang on 15 minutes, so well done.
Our contractual obligations to talk shit for an extended period of time.
Just to piss off the people who wanted to get to the rugby,
Now,
we've done.
Let's also to piss off the people who hate me talking about league. So let's get into our league section. No, I'm kidding.
There were some blowouts, Tony.
Yes, there were some blowouts, and boy, we were. What do you want to do? We want to start with the rugby and we'll finish with the selections, or
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Do you want to go in like chronological order?
Yeah, get them done.
So we watched Leinster take on the Bulls.
Yes, I watched that game.
You paid money to watch that game.
Paid $20 to
Did
watch.
you get spoiled?
No,
You knew nothing.
I knew the result was pretty early on because it was one-way traffic. The Leinster are just marvellous when they're on form, and they just play like the Irish rugby team.
Rico said at the end of that game he thinks that's the best performance they've put in like all season. Like they were just humming.
And I thought Rico was really good. Very, very good.
I think the fans who were not that keen on him when he first arrived, that is, Geordie Barrett and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like that chat died down about 5 or 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think his performances just started warming on people a wee bit.
Yeah.
And he put in a couple of good shifts in the final and the semi-final. So, yeah, he's had a good...
Yeah. Unlucky today, though, as well.
Yeah. He missed out on All Black selection.
I was a little bit surprised by that. But it showed real sharpness and pace and cohesion. And you just see that at the Irish football team, Irish national team, is when they're on, they're just... They're able to, especially early on, they're able to play at a pace that shell shocks some other teams.
Yeah, other teams when they're still just kind of trying to find their feet. It's like a boxer. I don't know. They're like just want to come in with a few jabs and to see what's going on. They're already taking shots. Yeah, they're on the ropes.
They like some teams you just want to feel each other out, and they're just like, no, we're going full noise at you.
Yeah,
and really is able to get into their systems and get front football super quickly, and before you know it, you're on the back foot and you've conceded 3 tries.
Yeah.
There was just the overall theme of the game. What I was really happy about was that the Bulls lost.
I don't like the way that the Bulls just seemed to content in the first half. They were our strategy. We got a big scrum.
Yeah.
So we're going to kick box kicks, and we're going to hope they knock it on, and then we'll get a scrum, and then something good will happen. That seemed to be the only. That was like plan A, plan B, and plan C.
It was anti-rugby
for the first half, and
anti-rugby.
It did not pay off for them.
Yeah, just we got a big scrum. Okay, cool, fantastic. You did have a fucking big scrum. And box kicks, nothing else. Like Andre Pollard that's not going to be a game that he looks back on with any sort of fondness. Maybe the worst I've personally seen him play. I don't watch every Bulls game by any stretch of the imagination, but that was weird watching it. It's kind of weird watching him play poorly. It's like watching a unicorn being ridden by a midget. Viking. I said midget. I'm not interested.
He is usually Mr. Consistent. That's usually his thing.
Yeah. He was the reason. Was the first try was scored? He dropped one over. He dropped a pass.
I mean, the pass was not that forgiving. It was kind of, but you would still take it. Your 100 you still take that.
Yeah. I thought it was out of hand kicking. Wasn't particularly flash.
It's annoying as well because in the second half, once the game was largely already gone, they played a lot better.
Yeah. They
actually played. They got Gary. They got Curtly Aronson in that team. They got Ambrose Prepare, their 9, who just got himself back in the Springboks squad for the first time since 2018.
Wow!
Because he's been like that. He was literally South African Player of the Year.
Wow.
He's been scoring tries for days. He's been so real excitement machine, but they were just like, let's box kick in the first half.
So they thought if they could just frustrate them, dominate them up front, farm penalties.
And hopefully, high balls lead to knock-ons lead to scrums lead to penalties.
Anti-rugby, man. It is just anti-rugby. It's just like, what can we do to ensure that we don't actually play the game?
You can do that, but you need to have more than just that. It needs to be one weapon among many. Yeah, and they were just... I don't know. Like Leinster was seemingly pretty comfortable with it.
Yeah, and when it's not working, what's your plan B?
That's it. There needs to be a plan B.
Yeah.
No, Leinster were just looking to move the ball.
I wasn't actually like I'm of Irish descent, so I was always kind of rooting for the Irish team. But once I kind of cottoned on to what the tactics of the Bulls were, I was just all out for them getting pumped. I was just like, we just need to stamp this plague out of rugby, like as much as we possibly can. So when teams just want to play anti-rugby, fuck them. I'd love to
They've
see.
lost Tony support.
I just love to see teams absolutely rip them apart, playing, ball in hand, draw the man, silky smooth skills,
Well,
great passing.
Leinster
great
were doing
running.
that, man. They were doing that. Tommy
yeah.
O'Brien got the one you mentioned from the kind of. That was more defensive pressure, handling error, and then try time. Because they'd had a chance, Leinster, earlier, not being able to convert. And then there was kind of that chance which they took. And then Rico got one. His one was really well taken. Was that the one that was from a line-up move, like Gibson Park?
And he got out on the wing, and then he had to step a man, and then had to show a bit of power to get over.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm surprised he didn't make the team. I know that he had a bad season last year. He did not impress, particularly in a Blues jersey or in a All Blacks jersey.
I remember when he signed for Leinster going, okay, good. They'll whip him into shape. Like
I think they might have.
He needs a bit of a change of scenery. And initially it looked like, oh, okay, he's playing ordinary.
Maybe he'll get on that 44-man squad to the Republic.
Dave Rennie kind of said that when they asked him, like, what they asked him, what's the deal with Rico?
He kind of mentioned he was very
He
disappointed.
basically said, he had a conversation with him. We mentioned there's a big squad going to South Africa. He can cover multiple positions. So without saying it as directly as he can, he kind of said he'll be on that
I
plane.
would have had him over Anton Leonard-Brown.
Yeah, Anton Leonard-Brown has been in Japan.
What the fuck is Anton Leonard-Brown?
He's ahead of Tavatavanawa. Well, we're jumping ahead.
Okay,
We're jumping ahead. Rico got one. Conan and... I was going to say Conan O'Brien. Jack... He's
The
Irish.
7'1" Irishman with ginger hair. Absolute beanball.
Hilarious.
Like a fucking giraffe. A
Because
ginger giraffe steaming down the sideline.
we got Tommy O'Brien and Jack Conan in my notes. As try scorers. Conan and O'Brien both scored.
Former host
Conan going from the bench. That was
Late
after
Show.
Caelan Doris, though, had gone off with injury, and he's going to miss... Like, he's going to miss the tour down here.
That's brutal. He doesn't have a huge amount of luck with injuries, does he? He missed
out the Lions tour last year, similar time of the year.
Did he
I
miss
think that
out
was
the
the
World
Champions
Cup?
Cup final.
He wasn't.
Don't think he missed the World Cup, but he missed the Lions tour.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And when he's on, he's one of the world's best.
Oh, yeah.
He's so good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even Sam Prendergast got a try. And he had a fucking great sweep back.
Wow. That was a massive moment.
The Bulls were on for all money.
And that was still in the first half,
Yeah,
wasn't
still
it?
in the first half.
So you thought, okay, if they can swing back a little bit, and he had the angle,
yeah.
but I was really
When
impressed.
they had that wide shot, and I could identify it. That's Prendo.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that's two of the Bulls backs. I'm like, this is done.
Yeah. Well, he one of the things that you can maybe have as a bit of a knock on him in the past is his defence.
Yes.
So you kind of think, well,
And he kind of was at fault for the one Bulls try.
But with defence, you think, well, he's not putting his body on the line.
But this time he's committed.
Yeah, he just fucking put himself in to potentially get completely cleaned up by a boot or whatnot, and did it so beautifully well.
Yes.
Like high pressure. If he fucks that up, if he doesn't regather it properly, it's a try. Or if they get a boot to it, just great energy and effort and speed. Really. That was more impressive than most of the tries in the game. Almost.
Yeah,
Just that
was
one
a
play.
great defensive play by
Fantastic.
Sam Prendergast for
Fantastic. Yeah.
sure. Your man Moody got himself yellow carded.
Yeah, he did.
LaRue got himself yellow
It was
carded.
deliberate
knock-ons. There was like three of them in this game because James Lowe got one as well.
But he didn't get carded for his.
He got carded.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. 3 cards in the game. All for the deliberate knock-ons.
The old deliberate knock-on. Not too many arguments with any of them, really.
The Bulls did have a couple of tries which were a little bit they had one where the TMO was couldn't see a grounding, but it kind of looked like it was on the line. I thought that was a try.
I thought that was a try.
And
Which was strange. They were like, there it is, it's on the ground. They should award this. And they're like, no evidence to overturn. You're like, what do you mean?
What is that
ball? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a professional referee, but when the ball is grounded on the line, held by a player, is that not a try?
Yeah.
Yeah. No evidence.
Moody had an offload, which they said was forward.
Yeah.
I thought that was backwards out of the hands, but it definitely goes forward.
Yes.
But
and he gets tackled near the same time, so it always looks worse. But it's hard to... How do you flick it out of the hand
forward? Yeah. I don't really get that.
One of these. Yeah.
So the Bulls a bit unlucky, but I don't think it's... At 36-7, I don't think it's the difference. It's the difference between the margin.
Yeah. Yummy wine. I'm still enjoying it.
There you go.
I always feel this way about Merlots and Cab Savs and things like that. Always first you think it's always it's a bit much, but then I get deeper into it. I just feel like we just had a mouthful of plums, and I'm like, ugh. And then I get slightly more drunk, and I'm like, this is pretty good. Yeah.
Oh well.
I should drink.
Link down in the description if you're in Australia, you want to buy it.
Yeah,
Use the code Rugby for 15% off.
Look at all that shit. We need napkins. Anyway. Oh, you have
I don't think I have any. Oh, I've got. Here we go.
Oh, is it a snotty tissue?
No, it's from my daughter's face.
That could be a snotty tissue.
No, it's my daughter's face, not her nose.
Alright, okay. Well done. Well done, Mark.
Fucking call me Superman.
I won't, but congratulations on that.
And
Still
congratulations, it's still recording, yeah. Congratulations to Leinster.
Congratulations to the PodTrack P4 PodTrack Zoom for still recording us too. Well done, Leinster. Well deserved. 2 years in a row, back to back.
Back to back champions for the first time in the URC's history. So that's...
It's nice to see them enjoy it. Funny there being at Croke Park.
Wasn't sold out. But there was still like 40,000 fans there. There was atmosphere.
It was a huge stadium.
It's fucking cavernous.
Yeah. It's a cathedral of sport.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think because Metallica's on at the regular stadium.
Aviva.
Yes. And the RDS, which is their regular stadium, is undergoing redevelopment work.
So they played at Croke Park.
They got lots of stadiums in Dublin, apparently.
Yeah, well, they love their hurling. I've never watched a full game of hurling.
You've done a video on hurling.
It's one of my biggest videos.
Is it your biggest video?
I think my top 15 one about... No, the greatest 15 of all time, the fullback one.
Okay, that's your number one.
I think they're both over 100.
Okay.
Maybe the other ones... But the hurling one...
It's a reaction video.
It's a reaction video, like the cheapest form of video ever. We'll probably overtake it because I still get random
comments and
all the time. Well, not all the time, but once in a while.
There you go.
I get a good 1,500 views on these. Whoa, it's Super Rugby time.
International rugby is coming.
Oh yeah, it's coming. And
Tony's jonesing for it.
Oh yeah, I am. There won't be heads up if you're waiting around holding your dick or your badge. Waiting for us. Next week, we will not be recording a podcast next week.
Tony wants a week off.
What are we going to talk about?
My in-laws are going to be here. I want a week off. You fuck. Chuck me in the deep end.
Do we do a questions round or something? That is on my channel. I get another pissy fucking...
You can have a week off. I'll grin and bear it.
Yeah, like...
I just won't tell my wife the pod's off.
Sit down
just go to Tony's.
Yeah, you could come hang out, have a drink.
We should just play PlayStation, play FIFA.
Yeah, that's fine. It's absolutely fine if you like to do that. But I don't want to set all this up and talk about the Māori All Blacks versus Japan. Okay?
Oh, Wales against the Baa-Baas.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. So I'm sure I can't wait for those clashes. They're going to be great. You going to do reviews on those?
You got to do a review on something.
Yeah, you got to make that cheddar. That bunnies. All right.
So you looked at that, you're like 36-7. That was a bit of a blowout. At least the Super Rugby final. That'll be a clash for the ages. The two best teams that went to Golden Point the last time they played.
Yeah, New Zealand media all week trying to salvage something out of these finals. Are saying, "Will this be the greatest final of all time?"
Well, it was a record breaker.
It was, and there was some glorious rugby.
Pretty much all played by one team.
Yes, but it certainly was not the contest that we hoped for. Sadly, but you know what? I'm not going to be too upset about it, really, because you've got to take your hat off to how fucking amazing that Hurricanes team is. To be able to play that quality of rugby in those particular conditions, it's nothing short of truly remarkable and spectacular.
That's why I can't understand anyone who's like, well, the no Hurricanes are not that good because the Super Rugby between the teams have been poor. Like the skills execution for these guys in that weather is...
I don't know if any other team in the world does that night.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so
good. One of the first passes in the game, Cam Roigard fires a bullet out and it just goes like, meow.
And I was just sitting there going, how are they going to play rugby?
You just can't pass. It's going to be like the NFL. There's like handoffs. You can't pass it.
And D-Mac was like, I don't know how we're going to play rugby.
Yeah, he took a while to
He couldn't adjust to the conditions.
Kicked the ball up and it just went, it's coming backwards.
And then he kicked it low and it went too far. And like
It's swirling in the Cape Town.
Yeah. Do you think that
Maybe they need an indoor stadium.
Yeah, well, it's one of the advantages for the Wellington teams that the conditions sometimes. Like I hear like Martin Devlin, who's a Hurricanes fan, Wellington fan. He's always like, make it windy, make it wet. Like that's what they train in a lot of the time.
Sure.
But it was, and you saw all the fans like trying to put on a brave face, but being like, their faces getting blown off their fucking heads.
Yeah.
Like
Someone did a highlights compilation on Reddit of that game, and they were like, Hurricanes Chiefs Super Rugby Final highlights, but it's only the wind. It's like every time there was a wind affected thing, it was like that Roygaard pass. Fans just like you say, being blown off like packets of chips.
They were like little
across
kids,
the field.
like just getting blown over and stuff. There were so many chip packets. It was a great night for Edith advertising, wasn't it?
Bluebird.
Yeah, there's so many bluebirds out there.
Bluebird chip packets flying everywhere.
Yeah, it was great. And you can imagine you just in there with your chips and oh shit. Oh look, hey, it's on the scrum.
It's gonna make the try line.
Yeah. But no, it was quite remarkable how they were able to play in those conditions. And sadly, the Chiefs just were on the back foot from the go and never managed to get a foot into the game. And by the time they even realised what had happened, the game was over and it just got worse.
Well, it was 29-0, I think, at halftime. And I was just hoping, like,
maybe it's a 30-point win.
Maybe the wind is worth 10, 15, 20 points, something.
Yeah.
Like, if it's 20 points and then the Chiefs play better in the second half, then it's 25, we've got a game.
Yeah.
But it was not the wind.
As soon as the Hurricanes scored first.
And the second half, you're like, oh, okay.
You could see that was a try they really, really cherished. But you're like, yeah, it was all over. Like, I've never seen, it was so depressing. It must have been so depressing for the Chiefs fans. There was they kept on cutting to that pub that was absolutely chocker full of Chiefs fans at the beginning. And then they cut back to them a couple of times and they're looking more and more sad. And then at like 65 minutes, there's like a dozen of them left just going, and they were like, looks like most of them have gone to the pub now.
Yeah.
It was, shocker.
That's 4 in a row.
4 in a row, and that, I hate to say it, was nothing short of humiliating.
Yeah. Like the Blues final a few years ago, they got pretty well beaten. This was another level.
Our win was just comprehensive, just a good, solid, stress-free win on our part. Yep. But this was an absolute taking of souls. Like, that they didn't belong on the same field. They just had zero answers. It was just D-Mac.
Nothing went right for them though. D-Mac was kicking it dead. They were kicks were going backwards. They were missing tackles. It was just
they weren't catching balls. They were dropping balls.
Yeah. We were in the same conditions. The Canes were like, no, this is fine.
Yeah. It was quite remarkable. Big concern from an All Blacks perspective. Obviously, we got 2 All Black number 10s on the field with Ruben Love and D-Mac. D-Mac looks fantastic against a pack that's going forward. Not just a pack that's going forward, but a team that's well on top. I
think he's a bit of a flat track bully.
I just don't know. He's clearly a remarkably skillful player.
Do you think the best guys are the ones that can still make their team look good even when things are not going peachy?
Well, look at the 2015 World Cup final where we got off to a cracking start. We dominated the first half. And
Ben Smith gets yellow carded. Wallabies come back and like Kurandrani scores.
They go bang bang. And then they're within 4 points.
Game on.
They've got all the momentum and there's 20 minutes to play. What does Dan Carter do? Like, Dan Carter put his hand up and said, I got this.
Take the game by the scruff of the neck.
Did about 3 or 4 incredible clearances, pulled the right pass, got all his kicks, just said put the team on his back and got them out of trouble. And Dan Carter was able to do that a number of times within his career. That's probably the most famous of all because it's a World Cup final.
Yeah.
But an great All Black first fives, Mertens was able to do that. Even the likes of Carlos was able to pull off some brilliance in really, really hotly contested, high pressurized moment. You know, that incredible try where he flips them the bird and stuff like that. He was under the most pressure a player can possibly be going into that. Well, on a rugby field, going into that moment. But D-Mac, despite all his skill, despite all his running ability, attacking flair, seems to fold somewhat when the pressure is at its hottest.
It did feel like he was trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck when the Chiefs were on the back foot, but then everything he touched just turned to shit.
Yeah. Well, it does its
pressure getting to him.
Is it mental? Like, does the confidence go and go, fuck, I don't fuck this kick up, and then I fucked it up. And then you're a fucking idiot. What are you doing? And then once you get like
that monkey on the back,
we look at rugby players as if they're not human. Like they're just these robots out there. And he plays well, so he should play well. He's a good player,
he's
so
got this ability, so he should always play like that.
But like I know myself, when I've made a couple of mistakes, you get fucking that weird heat going up and down the base of your fucking neck, and you're just like, oh, everything tenses, and you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm fucking this up right in this moment. This is the worst time. I could be absolutely shitting myself. Like, and then you're just like, and then everything you do or say from that is a bit shit, you know. And I'm just talking about doing a presentation in front of 12 people.
Yeah, let
alone doing
playing a game in front of tens of thousands of new
with fans who are desperate to win because they've gone through fucking 4 grand final losses in a row. Like, and he's been at the helm at every one of them, yeah?
I think so.
And he was the man. Like, I feel like I really, really like D-Mac. I love watching him when he's on top of his game, and he's often on top of his game. It's just like when it's at its hottest, that's when you want your big. Is he not a big match player?
He's not the only one in that Chiefs performance, though, is he?
He's the general.
In particular, like I said it when I watched the Bulls against the Leinster game, right? Because in that game, Kane and Moody, who got himself yellow carded and had a number of errors, despite scoring a try, I looked at the stats, as I do, and I was like, 8 turnovers conceded. Holy shit, it's the most I've ever seen by a player in a single game. And then guess how many D-Mac had? Also 8. I was like, fuck me. Both these guys saved like one of the worst things I've ever seen, like just statistically, for the fucking grand final.
Yeah. And that doesn't even take into account like the poor kicking.
Yeah, like even if it's like if it's one that just was not good, it doesn't count as that. This is like literally.
There was a lot of traffic coming down his alley that he wasn't really. He's not known as an incredible defender, nor is that is really his job.
I look at his stats, and his defensive stats have been alright this year.
He's nuggety.
He
doesn't shy away.
He puts his body on the line for sure.
But he's when he's got Tosi I always get his name wrong.
Pasilio Tosi.
Yeah, Pasilio Tosi or Xavier Numia.
How about Xavier Numia?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He's an All Black.
He is now.
Yeah. You got the likes of those blokes running at you. What are you going to do?
Yeah, man. How about Ruben Love?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is my only fear about the 2 of these guys. They're so good, but they're rocks and diamonds though as well. Like, obviously, Love was all diamonds. And then I had some mates of mine come around and watch the game with me on Saturday night. And
was Jonas there?
No, Jonas didn't make it. But Greg was just like, I don't know much about this guy. I don't know about him. Sell me on him. And I was like, oh, he's good at da-da-da-da. And by the end of the day, he was like, get him in. Get him in. I like him.
Is this your mate who talked to me about rugby?
No, that's Sam Kingston.
Oh, okay. He was very aggressive about his rugby chat.
Yeah, he said
at your bachelor party.
Yeah, the stag do. He's apparently I wasn't there, but he said to my cousin Bernard said, that guy, I'm going to finish this beer and I'm going to unleash some punishing rugby chat on him. absolutely punishing Rugby Chat.
It's a big Chiefs man.
I mean, he did unleash some punishing Rugby
He
Chat.
did, yeah. I think it included quite a lot of D-Mac chat as well, about D-Mac being the guy.
How he was a big fan of D-Mac, was he?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. From what I
one,
remember,
Sam.
but this was way back at the start of the season.
Right. Well, D-Mac is... I would love to see D-Mac, like, play to that level at the... You know, when things are going well. But when things are going well, God, he's fun to bring on the field.
Yeah.
When you're up by 20 points and you bring him on for the last 20,
He's going to do some magic shit.
But if things are up against the wall, what's he going to do when... And who's the player that you want? You know? You probably want the player that's actually going to get you out of the hole rather than a player that's going to make you win by more than you would be winning if you weren't winning already.
So maybe we need to pick the Highlanders 10 because they're always like fucking under the pump.
Well, maybe that's why
Cam Miller.
But yeah, I don't think we need Cam Miller.
What about those Hurricanes wingers? They both equaled and broke the fucking...
They're going...
Yeah. The try-scoring record, Morby and Finney-Onofor.
Morby's been outrageously good, but he's gone under the radar a little bit.
Especially with Fehi on the wing.
Yeah. Well, and they've...
Because Morby's been floating between fullback and wing.
He's so good.
Yeah.
He's been playing so incredibly well. Really looking forward to seeing what those blokes can do. It's hard not to talk about the selections right now.
Yeah, we'll talk to them in a second.
We'll talk about the selections in a little bit. You just wait for that. All right.
But yeah, it was 60 points to 5. There was a hiding. How does this Hurricanes team rate for you in like all-time Super Rugby teams? Because they finished way top of the log. They obliterated everybody in the final series. Are they looking better than they actually are because this year's competition wasn't that great? Or are they just genuinely very good and very well coached?
I think, for my money, the greatest team of all time is probably still the 2002 Crusaders, who went through the entire season without conceding a game. That's
the bar.
That's remarkable.
But these guys are up there? Top 5, top 10?
Top 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
They finished top of the log. They obliterated everybody in the final series.
Yeah. Like,
makes our Blues result look not that bad.
That's what I thought. I've thought that as well. The most dominant finals performance we've ever seen in the history of Super Rugby.
Yeah, literally, that was the most lopsided final in history.
Yeah, and
replacing the Chiefs' loss to the Bulls.
And every one of their games in the final series was
obliteration.
pumping.
Yeah, Brumbies, Blues, our Chiefs.
Yeah, we were the Brumbies. We're like, oh, those Brumbies would have.
They just didn't deserve to be there. They were terrible.
What did they get beaten by? 30 points, something like
that. Less than what the Chiefs got beaten by.
Yeah. Quite incredible. Well done.
Well done, Hurricanes.
Well done. And Hurricanes have gone through a lot. They've had
It's been 10 years since you guys have had a title.
Yeah, so now you got 2.
Well done.
Is that the same as the Chiefs now?
Same as the Chiefs. Now more than the Highlanders. Not as much as us Blues yet. You're still halfway.
What are we for, aren't we?
We won't talk
do
about
we count the
No.
Nobody counts as the Aotearoa one.
We didn't win Aotearoa, we won Trans-Tasman.
I'm counting it 5, bitches. What is it now? It's Trans-Tasman now. No. But people don't count it because we didn't have to play the Crusaders somehow.
The Crusaders missed out on the playoffs because like points difference or something.
Well, they should have gone into the fucking playoffs then. They were part of the competition, weren't they?
They were.
And they weren't good enough to play us. So
it was only in the bridge tournament though.
Well, suck my ass.
What else happened? The Boks played. The Boks were in action, minus their Bulls players.
I got about 20 minutes through, and I went, I think I'll just watch the highlights. And it was the same thing. Because it was just try.
But the Baa-Baas had like a wee comeback.
Yeah.
Like they literally scored on 31, 35, and 39, having conceded a ton.
Yeah.
They were like 40-something points. Like they were
when you say a ton, you don't mean 100.
No, but they were like 30-something points down to 7, and then they had a weak comeback.
Yeah.
You're like, maybe? And then, no.
It was weird seeing Razor. I was like, oh.
Razor's back coaching. He's coaching the Baa-Baas. He's going to restore his reputation.
Yeah, he thought he'd be going to South Africa this year.
Can I tell you one thing I don't like about this game? Apart from the fact that it's a pumping.
Yes.
It doesn't, and it's the second time now that like the Baa-Baas have been pumped by the Boks, but like the Baa-Baas games used to have more of a kind of jovial festival vibe. Like the refs would be in on it, not in on it, but like, you know, letting stuff a little bit go, being a bit more jokey. It's all very still like, no, this is a match.
Really.
This is a rugby match.
This is a full-on international test
Yellow
match.
card, TMO, check this. And
Yeah,
there's a shitload of TMO in that game. A shitload of TMO.
Why?
Like Miracle Final, you got pinged for like one of those ones where you make a tackle and you're in the way.
You don't roll away quick enough.
You're trying to roll away, but then the halfback kind of stands over you.
All right.
To be obstructed with. And he got binned for that.
That's not in the spirit of the game.
It's not for a Baa-Baas game.
It's meant to be festival rugby.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, I mean...
Because I watched a little bit of tiny bit of the pre-match, and I heard the presenter saying, and next we're going into this massively important match. And I was like...
It's a Baa-Baas game.
It's Baa-Baas. What are you talking about?
It's supposed to be fun.
I was like, next we're going to... dig deep into this celebration of rugby.
Right.
You know, that's what it's meant to be. You try. It was just a real training run for.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely see the box. I mean, they blooded several new guys who haven't played for the box. So that's.
Are we going to be accused of being anti-Bok with this?
I hope not. Like, I'm not saying the performance.
You're saying the Boks are shit.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. No, I just. Like, Baa-Baas games of old used to have at least one or two moments where you're like, oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Like, they thought of some, like, I remember once, was it the John Kerwin coached Bok or Baa-Baas or something? Like, they had Stephen Luatua do, like, an American football-style throw line-out, which went really... Like, just something nuts.
A 14-man wall.
Something crazy. Something a bit fun. And maybe the ref at some point has a... Come on, guys. Like, let's just get on with this. Like, well,
we're going to play a game of rugby.
Yeah, now. Like, but it's always a bit more... Like, it wasn't like that. It was still very... No, TMO, look at this. It was very rigid.
Yeah.
So that's just... I'm putting that to the side of just like, that's not what the Baa-Baas games are supposed to be. This felt more like, well, the box, they want to blood some guys. They want a good warm-up game, and they'll have a 100%. Warm-up game against some talented players. So they certainly did. Like, they blooded this guy Norton in the second row. He's like an under-20s guy. I don't think he's even played for a URC team yet.
Yeah, right.
He's played under-20s. The captain of the South Africa under-20s.
Do the South Africans... So this is the sort of game I can imagine... Like someone who's retiring does the last kick, like a prop retiring does.
That's what it usually is, but this was more like, let's blood some young guys. The Bulls guys are obviously away with the URC.
Yeah.
So they blooded several uncapped guys. One of their props who won the Champions Cup with Bordeaux.
Who was at number 10? I can't remember.
It was Kewan Horn, who's usually a fullback for the Lions. So that's another thing. Like the Boks definitely did heaps of experimentation.
Yeah, right.
So there's certainly a case that like, man, this is an experienced Baa-Baas team. And the Boks have got heaps of uncapped guys and guys playing out of position.
Yeah.
So maybe they might be there for not the taking, but they'll be there for a game.
I thought it was weird how the Baa-Baas were playing in South Africa. Usually I always consider the Baa-Baas...
It's the second year they've done that, though. They did it last year as well, and they got pumped that year, too.
Why are they... Isn't it they all get together in London and like...
Yeah, maybe it's becoming a thing.
I'm not interested in the Baa-Baas coming here.
It's a new thing, definitely.
We can play them when we're at like the fourth game of the November series if we're,
like the Māori All Blacks played them over there last year in Europe.
Right.
Yeah, so it's becoming a bit of a...
Because they've won big games.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a full-strength Bok team by any means. I wasn't expecting them to score 80 points. 80 points.
Yeah, because I was just watching it going... Yeah, this is like there was nice moments from the Baa-Baas and stuff like that, but it was interesting seeing players like Miracle Failangi out there.
Perenata was very yappy.
Oh,
he was yappy.
What's
the referee's even like, look, mate, you're a legend of the game.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he said you're a legend of the game, but
shut the fuck up.
Basically, you need to shut the fuck up. And he was just going on and on and on and on and on and on and on like he does. That has not changed. It was pretty insufferable. It was TJ being TJ. Yeah. Like anytime a prop would go down, he's like, "Come on, ref. Come on." They've been doing this all day.
Were they trying to do mining scrum penalties? Farming.
The scrum was demolishing the Baa-Baas.
Why?
It was demolishing.
Just get it out.
They had Colby doing the goal kicks, which was cool.
All right.
Yeah, because he goal kicks over in Japan.
Yeah,
so because they had a fullback playing 10. So they had Colby doing the goal kicks, which was
just
nice.
Get the ball out. Do golden oldies for a Baa-Baas game. People want to see running. No one wants to see scrums in a fucking Baa-Baas game.
They scored some nice tries.
Yeah, they did.
There was a ton of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
I just don't know. Like it just feels a bit weird.
It felt a bit nothing.
I'd almost rather. I mean, I guess it's a different quality opposition, but I'd rather like Portugal go play them and get pumped 80 points. Than the Baa-Baas. If it's a Baa-Baas game, it needs to bring me a little bit more joy.
Yeah. And at least in Portugal get absolutely pumped. You know that it's a massive occasion for those men and they're going to learn something from the experience. Whereas I don't think many of the Baa-Baas players are going to be learning much from that experience.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Don't know.
They would have got on the pitch.
It wasn't sold out.
Yeah.
They reckon South African fans said that the prices and other people who live in other parts of the world compared to like similar price to what you would pay here or in Europe for a rugby game.
Yeah.
But obviously you don't earn dollars or pounds in South Africa, in the scheme of things, very fucking expensive.
Right.
People said like you could take a nice short holiday for the prices of some of those like the fancy tickets. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So that's why the crowd didn't sell the thing out.
What stadium was it at?
It's in Port Elizabeth or Gilberca. It wasn't sold out by any means. There was a lot of empty seats.
Because you obviously did a review of it and all that sort of thing. Got to get that Buck International view. What was the feedback from the box in your comments and all that?
I think people are pretty pleased with the way the inexperienced guys went up against as a star-studded Baa-Baas team.
Yeah.
So people are pretty pleased. I mean, it was a real mix of like, we got a veteran here, a veteran there, and then an uncapped guy here.
Yeah, right.
Like literally, I think Franco Moss is like 35 playing next to this under-20s captain in the second row. So it's like, a good chance for some of these guys to build some experience. And then to put 80 points on is nuts. Like, they beat the Baa-Baas by like 50 last time.
Rugby is a game where one team wants to score more points than the other.
Yes.
But it'd be nice if those points were a little closer.
In all three of the games.
Yeah, they were just... And they got worse and worse and worse.
Just when you think of the next one, maybe the next one will be closer. Oh, it's more lopsided.
So I'm glad there wasn't a fourth, because it would have been like 600 to 3.
I didn't watch it, but the Premiership final was like a rugby score. It was like 20-something, 17 or whatever the fuck it was.
Well done to those guys. Was it Exeter Chiefs involved?
Up against Northampton, yes.
I don't know who won.
Okay.
Who won?
Who do you think won?
Northampton.
Yes. I think Henry Pollock got man of the match.
Oh, wow, good on him.
There was one other game, I'm not going to talk about it, but just
I don't want to talk about it.
In the top 14, one of the semi-finals was Toulouse against Racing. That was 71-17. So, like, we've both got a 1 and a 7 in our score.
I really hope that these pumpings don't, unless it's All
so
Blacks.
It's not unique to any one competition or any one team. There's just been pumpings galore.
Unless it's All Blacks, the All Blacks doing the pumpings. I'm really hoping this international season is a little bit tighter. A lot tighter, actually.
Speaking of internationals,
I want it to be tight as a nun's undies.
The All Blacks named a team.
Yes, they did. International rugby. The All Blacks. Oh, we were just talking about international rugby. But I smiled when I read the team list.
Which player gave you the biggest smile? Was it Fehi Finenganofo?
Anton Segner.
Anton Segner for the Blues.
Anton Segner. I think it's such a great story.
Yes.
Young German man.
We love poaching that German talent.
That German sausage.
We poached a Dutchman last season, and now we have poached a German.
Maybe we could go for a Czech Republican.
Maybe.
What do they call it? Czechia now?
Yeah, something like that. Czechia.
Yeah, the Czech Republic isn't a thing anymore?
No, they've changed the name. It's like
I went to the Czech Republic. I've been to Prague.
I haven't.
Yeah. Prague's dope as fuck. It's cool. A little side note, when I left Prague, it started raining.
Okay.
And I said to my mum, it started raining. I'll give you a call when I arrive. I had no idea where I was going from there. Maybe...
You still don't.
Did I go to Amsterdam or somewhere else? I went somewhere else in Europe. But anyway,
scouting rugby players.
I ended up being in the Greek island somehow from there. And then I was in Santorini or Eos or somewhere like that, and I hadn't called my mum for like 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And it started raining, as I said, I was in Prague, and then the whole place, it flooded.
Oh.
It flooded badly, and then I didn't call my mum for 2 weeks, and she wrote me like 6 emails. Going, where are you? What are you doing? And it was like 2002.
Yes.
So communications weren't the thing at work. Well, obviously I have a phone, but I don't even like...
I went abroad my first year. I didn't take a phone.
Yeah,
I had no cell phone for a year.
So
It was 2005.
Eventually, one day I was hungry. I was like, better call mum.
2005.
I was like, better call mum. See what's going on. Hey, mummy. And then she was like, oh, where have you been? Oh, Prague. It was flooded. You said it started raining. Like the raining that started, I was leaving that morning and it flooded out. And then
She thought you were dead.
yeah, there was a funeral for me. If you go down, no, it wasn't. Anyway, that's not interesting, Tony. Let's talk about the All Blacks.
Anton Segner.
Anton Segner. What a great
year for
story.
the Blues.
Came to New Zealand as a 16-year-old, 15-year-old, went to Nelson Boys
Because
College.
he wanted to further his rugby.
Yeah, and...
We didn't poach him. I was being facetious.
Yeah, we don't...
He just came here because he wanted to play rugby.
Met some New Zealand rugby folk over there at his club in Germany, and they said, you've got something about you, mate. Maybe you could pop over there. And there was big raps on him, even in his days in Nelson Boys. You heard about him? You heard about him during those days?
No.
I certainly did.
Okay.
There were people talking about his story was known that because he led them to like a number of titles and stuff like that, and they were like this random fucking German turned up who's awesome, and then it was like they were like this guy's gonna be All Black. They were all saying he's gonna be an All Black, and then he came onto the scene professionally, and we were like, well, he's a bit small.
Yeah.
And then it took a little while for him to. Like he was able to
Step
boss
up to that level of rugby.
Yeah, he was able to boss it at schoolboy rugby, but just he applied to that same tenacious work ethic and just got to put on a bit. He's putting on more and more size.
They reckon he's put on a fair bit of bulk in this last kind of 12 months.
Yeah,
he's only like 24.
He's still young, eh? But that's he's been here for 9 years.
Yeah.
You know, applying his trade.
Tackles the house down. He wins turnovers. He wins lineouts.
He's not bad with ball in hand.
He's a very good young player.
He's great at the breakdown.
Been the standout player for the Blues. Like there's a number of times we got pumped, and you're still like, well, Segner looked all right.
Yeah, exactly. Segner made an impact. You know, did all right. I felt really. Then this was what it was down to. It was either Segner or Karifi.
Duplessis Karifi.
Yeah,
Karifi didn't make it.
Karifi, what is he just punished by the fact he's a specialist?
Maybe. I did have a look at the stats just briefly. And Segner does have better numbers, but it's hard to read too much into it because Segner's playing on a team which was getting pumped. Yeah. So he's going to have to do more defensive work, which is where he shines. Yeah, right. Whereas Karifi is playing on a team which is doing the pumping, so he doesn't get to make as many tackles or win as many turnovers. But, yeah, I think because Karifi only plays 7.
He can't play 8 or 6.
There's a likelihood that Artie plays 7 as well. And they
want Artie on for the entirety of the game, don't they?
So I think that's probably worked against Duplessis, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is unfortunate because he's been so good.
He's been very good all season.
Yeah. That is very sad for him, and it's just unfortunate. Like, he's done everything he possibly
Sometimes
could.
that just happens. Like, man, you're a good player who just happens to be in the same position as a great player.
Yeah.
Or the captain.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite the robbery that we saw with Sir Tutu a few years ago. No. That was fucking weird. But it was certainly, he's the hardest done by in my books.
The other big call was Fehi Whenga because he's signed to go to Newcastle.
What have I been telling you for weeks?
And I've been like dismissing you like, nah.
Yeah.
They're not going to fucking bail him out of his contract.
Me off, man.
Tell me what pissed you off.
Yeah, I watched about 30 seconds of your video today.
And I was like, it surprised me.
It surprised you. And I was
surprised me.
It didn't surprise me at all. And then I just wanted you to say, I wanted you to acknowledge.
But Tony, he's been killing it for weeks.
Yeah, exactly. I needed their acknowledgement. I was like, this is your opportunity to acknowledge that I've been saying it the whole time, like, I don't know anyone who called it, basically.
I said it surprised me.
Yeah, fucking... Every week I do this podcast with this guy who tells me it's going to happen, but fuck me dead. Like...
The fact that you said it made it more surprising.
Exactly. If anything, it just discredited it even
further. The fact that you were so sure it was going to happen was definitely not fucking happening.
No, and I think I'm really be surprised if he ends up in fucking Newcastle.
Well, Dave Rennie said...
Don't worry about whatever.
It's down to Fehi to sort it out with his club. Maybe he's got a clause in his contract which says if he gets selected for the All Blacks, he's got an out. Maybe he just goes... I don't want to play for you anymore. And they go, well, okay, well, if you don't want to be here, we don't want to force you.
I think it's definitely going to get legal and it's going to be costly. But
who foots the bill?
New Zealand, well, cloak and daggers, basically. Don't ask too many questions.
I don't think New Zealand Rugby are technically allowed to foot the bill for that kind of thing, but they might.
I think they'll find a way. Like, I 100,000% can say that everything that, like, nothing to Dave Rennie or Fehi today or anything like that, but 1,000% of what was said about the situation by the people involved today was bullshit. 100% bullshit. Like, Dave Rennie saying, actually, we haven't thought about it. He's
eligible for the moment,
he's eligible. He's
signed a deal
and then Fehi just saying, I don't really know. I haven't really...
I just leave it to my agent.
It's just my agent. It's fucking bullshit. The amount of meetings that have actually gone on, the amount of, like, people going over the contract with a fine-tooth comb to find some sort of conceivable flaws, like working out the potential overall cost that could impact them financially if they do break the potential contract, what they're actually going to take, if it gets overly litigious and they go back and forth, because that's what lawyers want to do.
Yes.
As soon as lawyers want to get involved,
they drag the shit out.
They don't want to get it sorted. They want to juice it for a while, and the lawyer on the other side wants to juice it for a while, and then they can juice it as much.
If you're a lawyer, tell us if this is bullshit or not. Do you want to juice it?
They want to juice it a little, and then it's just a bit like the lawyers. But if we just do a few emails back and forth, we can get a few more. Yeah, it does, and they stretch it out as long as they can, so they'll get a big fucking bill out of it. We'll probably have to pay fucking.
Get on with it.
We'll end up having to pay like $750,000, something like that, or pounds.
That's a fair chunk of change.
It's a fair chunk of change, but it's a drop in the if they want to keep them. What are we paying? We're paying most of our All Blacks 1.1, 1.2 anyway. So
that's a contract for a dude for a year.
Yeah, it is.
It's more than what they paid me for my appearances on NZR Plus.
You got given a jacket and a pat on the back.
No, that was Hamish. They actually paid me money.
Oh, sorry, they gave him a jacket.
That was Kiwi lads.
But
they actually gave me money.
I don't think...
But not much money.
Yeah, I just think...
They give me a fair market rate.
I think that anything that New Zealand Rugby... No offence to New Zealand Rugby. Anything they say about a legal situation is total bullshit, because they would have been... Like, their lawyers say, well, we advise you, when anyone asks you about it, say this, which is total bullshit. Like, there hasn't been multiple meetings between, like, Rennie, the heads of New Zealand Rugby explaining the situation, why they actually want to have them talking to lawyers, legal representation for Fehi himself, then talking to the lawyers. Like, it's a massive network, and so much correspondence must have happened already. So it's all absolute bullshit what they're saying. Like,
Here's Tony's rant about lawyers.
Lawyers are...
Whoa! There we go.
Lawyers can be great, but they can be absolute pieces of shit at the same time. Yeah, there's a legal machine that makes money for a reason. It really does.
There you go.
Anyway, how did that happen?
So Fehi got selected. Despite his contract with Newcastle. And Josh Morby got selected as well.
Yes, thank God for that. I thought he really deserved it.
He went over to France like 2 years ago or something.
When was
he went to Montpellier and he was like, I don't like it here. And he came back to New Zealand.
When was the last time you heard of a 26-year-old outside
27,
back?
27, I think.
Wow, 27-year-old outside back getting selected for the All Blacks.
I mean, Leroy Carter got selected at like 25 or 26. But yeah, usually we're like the old Leonardo DiCaprio. We like him young.
We like him fresh.
Bring him in young. Like the Box keep their wingers going into like 33, 34. Like Habana and Mapimpi and shit. Kept going.
Yeah,
we're like, bro, you're 28.
Yeah.
You need to move into the midfield or go to Japan. Get the fuck out of here.
Between the ages of...
Like, how old was Mark Talia when he left? Like 29?
Yeah, absolutely.
He was actually selected fairly late, I think, in the piece.
Once they're sort of 24, 25, we're going,
whoa.
You're borderline.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, great to see that selection because he's played the
Form.
absolute house
It's a form
down.
selection for sure.
Yeah. He's just. There's been so many times you've just seen him bust tackle after tackle after tackle where he's just like, I don't want to be tackled by you, and I refuse to on merit, like on principle. You're not going to tackle me, and he just keeps pumping those legs. Like, what's his top line speed like?
He's pretty quick. Yeah. Tangitau's injured. Whanganuku's injured. Scott Barrett's injured. Who's the other one? There's one more that was injured. Tomaiti Williams, the big prop.
I think Tolisi Polsi. I always say his name. Can you say his name?
Pasalio Tosi.
Pasalio Tosi.
I think so.
He had a great season. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can actually do at Super Rugby level.
Well, he's played for the All Blacks before. Numi is the debutant.
Yeah, but I just mean in terms of but he's always just been a bit part player.
That's right.
Like lucky to get on the bench.
Yes,
kind of player. But I think he deserves a little bit more.
Lakai's not lucky.
I didn't realise Lakai got in.
Yeah, Lakai got in.
Lakai over Karifi.
Again, versatile, plays more positions. Kyle Preston got ahead of Noah Hotham and Finlay Christie because he's the sub for the Crusaders.
Strange bunny hop there, eh? Do you want a little bit more of this, Jobby?
Yeah, but we better finish the sucker off.
Thank you for the wine again.
Blue Poles Vineyard.
They'll smoke your pole.
Rugby's greatest podcast, everybody. Just drank a whole bottle of wine.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Timosi Tavatavanawa, I think, is highly unlucky.
Yeah.
There's only one Highlander in the entire squad.
Neil.
De Groot.
That's what I meant.
That's what you meant. I swear.
You saw it in my eyes.
I definitely saw it in your eyes.
Yeah.
He's a white guy. He's probably look the same, gonna they?
One of them's ginger and ugly.
One's a loose head, one's a tight head. But anyway.
I shouldn't say he's ginger and ugly. He's ginger.
Someone finds him attractive.
You reckon?
Probably. We shouldn't drink wine on these, should we? But yeah, Thomas Avanawa's had a good season. He was busting tackles for fun for a shit team in the Highlanders. He was outstanding. Can't even get into the ABs.
Well, and then...
And Anton Leonard Brown gets in from Japan.
I thought Anton Leonard Brown's selection was the one that the only one where I'd be like, really? Does he deserve it?
Is it because he's got like a point of difference? Because you got like Geordie who's going to play 12. It looks like they're going to play Tupaia at 13, although Tupaia can do both. Are they going ALB's kind of more of a playmaker than necessarily a ball carrier?
I don't know. Can you go through the squad? Have you got the names of the squad?
No.
Oh.
I can bring it up on my phone if you'd like.
Yeah, do it. And we'll go,
De Groot made it.
Yes. I heard.
Newell made it.
I heard it. Omoa Takiaho.
Yes. Along with Taylor.
Just about the captaincy.
Artie Savia's captain.
Artie Savia's captain. The only valid argument I heard against it was potentially giving it to Cody Taylor, but I reckon the reason you can't give it to Cody is because
doesn't play Eddie.
And I see a world where he's not part of the top two.
He's 35. And Takiaho and Amua were the two form hookers in Super Rugby.
They looked like Cody Taylor played well.
Yes.
And I still think if they played a test match tomorrow,
he's going to start.
Against South Africa, he'd start. But I could see
Artie Savia is first name off the team sheet.
Yes. Yeah. Every week. Every week. And he's been their spiritual leader for a number of years now.
What do you make of the whole... He got razor sacked, or he abandoned Moana Pacifica to their fate and took his money in Japan, so he's a mercenary who's out for himself and shouldn't be captain?
The whole thing around Razor, it's so... I don't think they would have just gone...
Well, Artie doesn't like him, so we better sack him.
It's hard. Well, the report that came out that it was Artie saying he was considering not coming back, basically not playing for the All Blacks anymore.
That was like a day or two before Razor got sacked.
Yeah, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" And that that was the sort of murmurings that came out of the review, but it can't have just been his opinion.
Well, whether it was, I know you just said
his
that everything New Zealand
feelings.
rugby say in some aspects are all bullshit.
Yeah.
At the time, their official line was, I think, something along the lines of they did player interviews, they got feedback, and
Yeah.
there were many players who were not happy with the
Yeah.
status quo.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just Ari, and not specifically Ari. They didn't mention Ari specifically at all.
Yeah, he was the only one that was mentioned in the reporting itself, which is what it is. I don't. It's all speculation on that front. In terms of him fleeing to go to abandoning Moana Pacifica and going to Japan, I thought it was incredible that he played for Moana Pacifica in the first place. The best player in the world, and going to actually go play for one of the lowest ranked professional sides in the world. It was a massive contribution to the Pacifica rugby community and showed how much that meant to him in the first place. And the fact is, he's not going to be able to earn this sort of money for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
He would be earning $2.5 million a year with combined with his New Zealand rugby and his Japanese, whereas he'll be on 1.3. He could be with his sponsorship and stuff like that. He could be 1.5, 1.6, something like that.
Yeah.
But to be 2+, you only got a short shelf life to be able to earn that sort of money.
He's far from the first All Black to take a sabbatical.
No,
He
absolutely.
had it in his contract.
Yeah.
Rico literally has just gone and done the same thing, but with Leinster and from the Blues. Like Geordie Barrett did a year before.
Yeah.
People take a year off Super Rugby to go do something else.
Yeah, he's got to take care of his family as well. The one that I like the most out of all the sabbaticals, and Richie McCaw was a weird cat in a lot
Richie
of ways.
was like, I'm going to get my body right.
Yeah, I'm going to chill for a bit.
He went to the NBA.
He went to David Letterman.
Yeah.
He just actually I'm just going to chill for a bit.
Yeah, I want to be rearing to go when I come back.
Yeah. Which was kind of one of the first sabbaticals.
Scott Barrett's kind of done that, I think, right?
Has he?
His sabbatical has just been non-playing sabbatical, but he's also been then injured.
Yes. How did he get injured?
I don't know.
Them strippers are violent.
You would know. Ho-ho.
Whee! Hoo-ha, who? From anyone else of note that
I think Artie was the obvious captain. Anyone else would have been just wise and Artie.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm happy with the debutantes. There's always going to be one or two players that you feel like, oh, that's really, really unfortunate.
So you got Almo, Atsokiaho and Taylor. I think no problems there.
Sweet.
Bauer, he's back in as loose head prop. We got no Tamaiti Williams.
I'm
He's
glad
injured.
that Bell guy, he's...
George Bell.
George Bell, he's got the biggest head in the world. So if they need someone with a big head, he could make the 44.
So you got Bauer, De Groot, and Numia as our loose heads, and then Lomax, Newell, and Tossi as our tight heads.
They're some good cattle.
Some big boppers.
Yeah.
Derry, Lord, Tupulotu, and Vai.
Are we a little bit light at lock?
A little bit. We got no Scott Barrett is injured, no Fabian Holland is injured. And they got Jamie Hanna, the Crusaders lock on standby.
And according to everyone in Japan, Brody Retallick is the best lock in the world.
Apparently had a pretty good season for old Dave Rennie over there.
Yeah.
Is Luke Jacobson lucky to make it?
A touch, yeah.
Ahead of the likes of Duplessis Karifi.
Yeah, I
but
think
he's also
so.
versatile that he can play more than one position.
Yeah.
Peter Lakai, Simon Parker, Artie Savia, Anton Segner, Wallace, Satiti. So Satiti's
Simon
obviously
Parker
fit.
What is he, a specialist 6, really?
6 or 8, I think.
It's a lot of players in there, eh? Yeah.
We don't have unless they play Vai, we don't have that kind of big hybrid lock loose forward. I think this looks like they're playing Vai as a lock.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
unless you play, nah, I don't think so.
But you go Vai and Derry as your...
Derry's had a great season for the Blues, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty chuffed for him. He's been very busy.
Deserved it.
Preston Ratzima and Roygaard, so it's just
Preston's the odd call with the frog hop that he's done over.
he's
Noel
jumped over a
Latham.
couple of guys above him. Barrett,
Yeah.
that's
No,
Bodie.
Finlay Christie, would you reckon he feel aggrieved at all?
I think he's been down the picking order for a good 12, 18 months
And he
now.
really needed to have a statement season to... And
the Blues didn't really. He played all right.
Yeah.
10s are Bodie, Ruben, and D-Mac.
Bodie still managed to squeeze in. Can I ask you a question? If Moang is available, does Bodie is the guy who drops off the team sheet?
Ooh, probably.
Yeah. Right.
There's only room for one veteran, like ultra veteran there.
You still the one alone too.
Midfielders Geordie Barrett, ALB, Brilly Proctor, and Quintu Paya. Is it just Geordie Barrett and Quintu Paya and then somebody else on the bench?
So.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
And then outside backs, Leroy Carter, Caleb Clark, Finning on forward, Will Jordan, who's obviously still coming back from injury, and then Josh Morby.
Yeah, right. Leroy Carter getting back in. You know who I would have actually enjoyed to see back in? I don't know if injury, not back in, but coming in as an absolute bolter would have been Hutchinson. I think that guy has...
Yeah, he got injured in the semi, didn't he?
I think he has quality and class written all over him. All over him.
Could have been a potential bolter. I'm really feeling this wine.
Yeah. Wine does that.
Did we just drink the whole bottle of wine? We did.
Good one, Garrett.
Just drank a whole bottle of wine.
Yes. There you go. You look like you're a little bit ashamed of yourself.
It's an hour and 16 minutes talking about rugby.
Rugby. And you know what?
Did you see the Box or the Wallaby squads?
No.
The Box squad is enormous.
Funny
so
that.
basically everybody is there.
I'll name a Springer. You tell me if they're there. Okay. Osdurant.
He's retired.
Ah, damn it. What about if Francois Stein?
No, he's retired.
Francois Pina?
Retired.
God. What about Stransky?
Retired.
Jeez Louise.
We've got 6 uncapped players.
Okay.
But it's a big squad. I think the only area they're maybe looking a little bit...
Malcolm Marks.
There's no Sasha.
He made it.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no Sasha Feinberg Ngomazulu. He's injured.
He's injured, yeah.
They're a little bit light because they got Pollard.
Yeah.
They got Libak back from Japan.
They're going to
Pollard
be...
maybe not the best one. They got this guy Moyo who played against the Baa-Baas.
They're going to be a mean green machine. That's for certain. And can't wait to fuck them up.
Whoa! That's the wine talking.
Yeah. It's going to be a massive challenge. They're the best team in the world. But
Over
bring it.
in South Africa.
Bring it.
We've still got the French, the
just want to put them back in their place.
and the
just be
Irish.
like, you're not the All Blacks. You're just not. Just sit back down.
They don't want to be the All Blacks.
Just sit back down. Sit back
They're
down.
going to go for the 3-peat at the World Cup.
Sit
Imagine
back
if
down.
they win the next World Cup.
Yeah, but if it's off really, really horrible rugby, then...
But the Box team against the Baa-Baas played all kinds of different rugby.
Yeah, they did. And like, the thing about the Springboks is they can play the most boring anti-rugby in the world, and it's just depressing as all fuck to watch. But they can also... They've shown these periods of playing brilliant, amazing rugby, and they are by far and away the best team in the world right now. And please know, Springbok fans, when I'm saying that shit, we're gonna fuck you up and all that sort of stuff, I'm literally just trying to... I'm your brother from over in the Pacific here, just giving you a little fuck. Hey. It's banter. Chill the fuck out. I know how you guys take jokes, but it's... Yeah, I hope that they can place more Tony Ball and less Nina Bar boring.
Nina Bar's with Leinster anyway.
Nina boring? Just box kicks and big scrums, I just am not a fan.
Yeah, they can do a bit of everything. They got to have plan A, plan B, plan C.
Well, yeah, as long as they're not the Bulls. The Bulls just made me go...
Well, the Bulls were good, like I said, in the second half. They did some shit.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Also, the Wallabies named their squad... Salakai Loto missed out, which is surprising because he was pretty good all year.
Was there any other notable omissions? Did my man Zach Lomax make it?
No, he's on the injured list.
Okay.
So he's notable enough to be not named.
All right.
You know, they mentioned him by name.
Wow.
There you go.
It's a big moment for the Lomax family.
One last question before we go.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay. One last rugby question before we go.
Yeah.
Right. We have France in Christchurch.
Yes.
French B team.
They send their traditional B team over.
We have Italy in Wellington.
Italy are tasty.
And we have Ireland at Eden Park.
Ooh.
What are the expectations? Do we need to go 3 from 3?
We need to pump them all. The old wine, eh? Gets things really loose. Yeah, no, we need to pump them all. We need to pump them good. We really need to win comprehensively
Against all 3. Even Ireland. Ireland. I can't speak.
Yes. I would like us to do that 100%.
They'll have been over in Australia, so they're not going to be like jet lagged or anything because they're playing the Wallabies, they're playing Japan in Australia, and then they're playing us.
Ireland going to be a massive challenge, and I honestly think that.
Would you begrudge Ireland the Eden Park record?
I would, if I could give it to any team, it would be them, but I'd be very sad about it. But in terms of I was talking shit a little bit there. I think if you sleep on a French team, you do it at your peril, even if they're not there, because just the quality of the French rugby right now is ultra high. Even Italy, with Italy being able to
beat England for the first time this year.
And last time we played England, they beat us. So if we're playing rugby math, yeah, they're the.
I seem to remember the last time we played Italy, we struggled against them for like an hour, and then we put them away in the last 20.
Yeah, and I think that could be potentially slippery.
We're at Wellington as well. Wellington's the All Blacks.
Bloody fucking graveyard. And the likes of Argentina get a victory over us every year.
You went to that one.
I did. And then the first time I've ever seen the All Blacks lose. Because usually I go to Eden Park.
Yeah, that's right. It's down the road.
And then Ireland are a massive challenge. And I think that is going to be an epic encounter at our spiritual home. It'd actually be great to get a ticket if I can.
They're still available.
Are they? Okay. Have a look. But yeah, it should be a little tasty sort of period of rugby. I'm really interested to see the other games that are going on at the moment. What were you saying? But then there is the other part of me where I just go. When I was joking before, when I was like, that's just that weird All Black expectation that's within every fan. We're just so used to being dominant and just making other teams feel like they don't deserve to be on the field with us. And my hopes are that Dave Rennie is able to extract that level of performance, an All Black level of performance out of this All Black crop. Whether that's the case, the proof will be in the pudding.
Well, there we go. I think we need to go 3 from 3 as well.
Yeah. Comprehensive?
Comprehensive in the first 2. Ireland, I think, will be challenging.
Well, a solid performance, but we challenged.
Get the win.
Get the D up.
We better go. It's an hour and 22.
All right, or else we're going to be
Fuck
here.
This wine, man. Jesus.
Yeah, it's a big wine. It's not a big wine, but it's big wine.
Demolish the Aileron.
Thank you. It was tasty.
I'm going to be here for a while.
It's delicious.
Before I can drive.
We might have to do some quizzes.
Play some PlayStation.
Yeah.
Avenge the All Whites.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about the All Whites. The English. New Zealand won the Test match against England.
Okay.
Going to Trench Bridge for
State of Origin?
No State of Origin this week.
State of Origin was another drubbing?
Oh, it was an absolute drubbing last week, yeah. Actually, there has been a State of Origin since we last spoke. Yeah, it was pumping.
Warriors, they beat the Cowboys.
And Christchurch sold out the Takaha.
There we go. It's not just the Crusaders who can do it.
The Warriors, Crusaders blend. Anyway, Mark, well done. Fantastic. Thank you for being here.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.